The top 5 courses on the southern end of Myrtle Beach. The area is big here. It is over 60 miles, so we're going to narrow this one down to Myrtle's Inlet and below. Before we get started on the list, make sure you head to Myrtle Beach Golf, powered by Golf Trek, for all your golf package needs. There's a QR code right here, the best in the business. You can contact me directly at parkerplays at yourgolfpackage.com. Head to our website, check out some of the prices, pictures, reviews, or the longest running company in the area. Take great care of you. One-stop shop, golf, lodging, sometimes food. We can pay right on our app, Myrtle Beach Golf app. Check that out right here. So big shout out to Myrtle Beach Golf. Let's dive into my top 5 locals opinion expert. I call myself an expert. I guess I can say that now. But let's get into the list. I'm going number 5 for me personally is Heritage Club. It's a Dan Maples design. It opened in 1986, so it's been around a while. It's 7,100 yards from the tips, almost a 75 rating. Tough course, undulating greens, but it's a great property there. Giant live oaks there. It's built on a former rice plantation. I'd heard that Mike Strantz had a bit of influence there, like when he was an intern, so that might show in some of those crazy greens. 18 green, 13 right on the other side of the water. They're both beautiful holes with some crazy greens. I think 12 and 13. A lot of the greens, big old undulation, which can be fun. So it's some of their packages include lunch and beer, or actually all of their packages lunch and beer. Some of them breakfast. It's really beautiful property there. Great service. You pull up, they'll unload you right at the bag drop, and then give you a shuttle over to the parking lot. Shuttle back from the parking lot. It's a great facility. It's just you feel like you're at an upscale place the entire time there. So definitely putting that for me. Top 5 course, Myrtle's Inlet and down. So number 4 is, this was a close call between these two, is TPC Myrtle Beach, home of the Dustin Johnson World Junior at 6,900 yards. Tom Fazio designed it in 1999, and the idea, I believe, when he designed it, was going to be a Champions Tour host course, and they did host a couple of Champions Tour events there back in the early 2000s. So it's tough track. It's got like a 74 as well rating. The top juniors in the nation play there. The NCAA regionals has played there. So it's a tournament caliber course. When they overseed it in the spring, it is quite a sight there. I'm sure I can show some clips here of these overseeded fairways. They're quite pretty, quite lush, in great shape. The greens are true and fast. There's kind of a wetlands type course hitting through some of the native marshland there. Like 14's a make or break drive. You go left, you're re-teeing, but you can birdie that par 5. Same with the next 15 par 4. So it's a fun course. Shout out to Charlie Woods. Been great engagement on my channel. Some of his antics have been a lot of comments, a lot of people voicing. So I'm very happy with the views and the content on this video here. So shout out to you, Mr. Woods. But let's move on to number 3. And my top 5 is Caledonia. So wow, some of y'all might be a little shocked there. Some of y'all have that as 1 or 2 in the entire area. But personally, for me, I don't want to say it's overrated, but I'm not there as my 1 or 2 in the entire area. I'm around 7 to 10th in the entire area. 3rd on the southern end. It is the 6,500 yards, so it's pretty short. Mike Strantz first ever course, which it's pretty cool. Strantz is probably my favorite designer. It's next to Heritage, also built there on a rice plantation. They give you clam chowder there. It's a beautiful drive in, like the Magnolia Lane of Myrtle Beach almost. So fun greens. The food's great there. People go there just to eat. You hang out right on overlooking the 18th green. You watch golfers come in. You make bets on golfers. It's a great scene, great food there, good drinks. It's personally, I think number 9 holds it back a little bit. Could be 1 or 2 in the southern end, 1 or 2 overall. if you did a couple improvements. Number 9, not a big fan of that hole, especially when you start on number 10. And also, I think they have a little bit too much. This might be picky here, but a little too much brush in between some of those holes, like 2 and 12 and 13, and some holes there run together. 15, I think, is the dog leg left. There's just a lot of overhanging brush on the left and the right of that hole. If they thinned out a lot of brush there, you could see more of the course. The grass would grow better. You could easier recover on errant shots. I think that would bump it up a little bit. But let's move on to number 2 on the southern end. My top 5 is Polly's Plantation. It's a 1988 Jack Nicklaus signature design. His design team came back in 22, just a couple years ago. Full renovation, bunkers, greens, fairways, tees, a lot of stuff, drainage, I think, and worked on those holes there along the marsh. Some of the best holes in Myrtle Beach there, like 13 through really 18. The entire back 9 is top notch, pretty much as good as it gets here in Myrtle Beach for views and for good design and good golf. I mean, the first time I ever played Paulie's, the starter there said, welcome to, I was starting on 10. He told me, a couple holes from now, you got the shortest par 5 in the world. Oh, okay, it must be like a 380 dog leg or something. I didn't know. Then he joked that it was there it is here on the screen. That's like 120-yard par 3, drop shot par 3, right on the beach. You can see the houses on the beach in the background. The wind's not going to be any stronger in the air. Great hole. And then turn around the other way. The other par 3 is a great hole as well. Just that he could design something like that. It's a great vision. So great course, classic low country course in good shape. Check out Polly's Plantation. And number 1, probably not much of a surprise if y'all have been on my channel. Y'all know I'm a big fan of True Blue. It's a 1998 Mike Strantz signature, Mike Strantz sister course from Caledonia. It's 7,100 yards, also difficult, 74 rating. It's big and bold. Number 10 fairway, I think, is probably got to be the widest fairway in the entire Myrtle Beach area. And I love what they did. Speaking of some of the brush removal, they cut out a lot of brush between 10 and I think it's 13, the one running parallel next to that. Cut out tons of trees, brush, big, wide, huge vistas. You get up on that par 3, number 15, and look back on towards 10, and the par 3 is 14. You look back and see 13 and that whole little corner there. It's beautiful. Their greens are fun. There's 5 par 5s. Not really any mega tight holes. I mean, most of them are pretty daggone wide. Some of them you'd say extra wide. Maybe the one tight holes like number 4, which could be, would be a signature hole on almost every course here. It's a great par 5, and 18's a great hole coming back to the clubhouse. Water on the left. You got guys eating. Same deal as Caledonia right there on the right, just really close to the green. So it's a great spot. The range is nice. Good range overall. The vibes are great. So I love these 5. I know 4 of these are like super close to each other, just a couple minutes from here. So we have lodging down in Litchfield, Polly's, True Blue, a few others. I can maybe pop those on the screen here. So we can build a great package, play these courses. Let me know, hit me up, let me know, drop a comment what you think. If these aren't that great, sure, let me know. I'd love to hear your comments. Drop a like for your guy. Appreciate y'all watching. Hit that subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.